let's get down to this. So, foist. I need to build my Komodo. And I think, I dare say. Oh, that's the wrong controller. That's the right controller. Let's check the summary on this bad boy. So he's got the Stellar Terra, Earthquake, Stomping Tomb, Throat Chop. So we should be good to go in this. He is EV trained. So, yeah, let's give this a shot. Also, what it is, y'all, how everyone that's dropping in from TikTok, how you guys doing tonight? Am I online? I shouldn't be online. Boom, boom. All right. So about a half hour till midnight, but I need a raid. So we are going to cheat the old system. No, land like that. Boom, boom. Bam. Bam! How you doing tonight? And Dose IDK. Bad jokes. I know, bad jokes. All right. So we're going to move him to the top. We need to try this raid build out. And I actually need to record it for... so we can do a raid breakdown on it. And we got to prep for the new raid coming in next week. Or next week. Thursday. It's dropping in 2 days. A little less than 48 hours. So we can do some prep for that tonight. Figure out what we're going to do to take that on. I've got some ideas. There it is. How the hell am I going to get there? This will be faster. Right here. What it is, y'all? Welcome in. Welcome in. And we are going to go take on this raid. I think it's over this little cove here. There it is. It's right there. Lego. Appreciate those likes, guys. Appreciate those likes. Thank you so much. And a follow. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. We are just about at 1,000 followers, which would be really nice to achieve. Maybe we could do it. Hey, that's not the right raid. What? And I dare say the hell. Oh, it's up there. Altitude. All right. All right, let's... There we go. Hey, look at that. Did that better than Delta. We didn't even land upside down. All right. Let's hop in here and see if we could do this solo. That would be the goal. I haven't tried the Komodo raid yet, so we're going to give this a shot. I'll give it a quick recording, and I'll probably wind up cutting myself out of it and yakking over the top of it. Appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate the follows. Okay. Not bad. We have Arcanine. That is workable. Oh, yeah. I forgot he's got soundproof. You know? But he'll still be able to land his main DPS on everyone else. We may not need that, though. I'm going to see here. Yeah, so... Torch Song doesn't affect us at all. But is it still going to increase his... Oh, man, this is going to be disgusting. I need to do this raid? Well, I think I might have found the best mon to do it. I really did like some of the builds I put out earlier today, but I forgot that he had soundproof. Honestly, I kind of thought that he'd still be hitting everyone else because it is kind of an AoE attack. All right, that didn't feel good. Ooh, our special defense is down. Yeah, his defense is in the toilet. Oh, man, that did some crazy damage. Not phenomenal, but remember, we can't buff, so, you know, we're working without any buffs here. Oh, that hurt. It's because he wiped out my special defense. I wonder if there's a way to sew up that weakness. May not need to, though. We just got unlucky with the... because it's like, what, like a 10% chance for that to happen? So let's go ahead and hit him with an earthquake. Oh, yeah. That's what we want to see. We want to see that stomping tantrum. Why can't you buff? His ability essentially makes it pointless. Any buffs we do, he's just not going to pay attention to, essentially. So, like, even if I did, like, belly drum or something like that and buffed my damage all the way to the top, he just flat wouldn't recognize the damage. It's just his ability. Unaware basically stops you, essentially, from being effective with buffs. So, but we could debuff him, which is what we've done here. So, there we go. So his defense is at the bottom right there. His special attack is up, so he was effective with that. But I'm going to have to run this again and see if maybe if we still have to do Throat Chop to stop him from buffing. It's a distinct possibility. Also, I apologize. I see the camera's a little behind. So, sorry about that. See how much this earthquake does. Man, I expected a little more out of that. So, set him on another earthquake, see what's up. It's truly unfortunate that Stomping Tantrum kind of didn't work out in this situation. Because in theory, Stomping Tantrum would be a great DPS move. Because once you throat chop him and he's not able to get that next move in, it should hit for double damage. But I guess it has to be in the same turn. So that is what it is. So yeah, I'll need to do some. I'll need to put some PP ups into Earthquake. So he still did buff special attack, so we are going to have to go back in here and do... we are going to go... Yeah, because Shadow Ball is going to take us out here. So I wonder if we do a Throat Chop, if that'll stop that. Have you beat it? Oh, I beat it multiple times. I dropped several videos today. I have, I think, currently 6 builds on TikTok where we've soloed this. I'm trying out a new build. I proposed this build a couple days ago on YouTube, and I'm just trying to basically perfect the build right now. So the question was, do we need Throat Chop because of his soundproof? And the answer is, yeah, we do still need Throat Chop because he's still buffing. Will Calm Mind at least restore special defense debuff? No. Calm Mind won't do anything in this situation. Basically, because of the way Unaware works, any of our defensive buffs or offensive buffs, he's just flat going to ignore. So essentially, we just open up with Screech and, you know, stop him from taking advantage of that. Let me just check a couple of things here real quick on him. I'm pretty sure he's hyper-trained. I think he's hyper-trained. Oh, no, his special attack... Oh, I only hyper-trained his speed. Ooh, do I have any bottle caps? Okay. Man, that's part of the problem. I don't know if I have any bottle caps, though. I have one bottle cap. Yep, bet. Let's do this. I'm going to hyper train his special attack, and then yeah, and then essentially we should be okay. I'll just have to use throat chop to stop him from doing the special defense buff. Oh, you're not gonna hyper train me. I guess I'll talk to this guy then. You need to train it up for you. I have a hand. Oh yeah, no, I've done so many builds. The problem is I've just burned through these bad boys, and for whatever reason, the last few raids I haven't done any. It's all good though. Does someone have Stonejourner? I should. Do you need one? You just look at a completed dex or something? Just look at it. Oh, you just looking to complete the dex with him? Let me see. I probably have one, but I don't know if I have it in my game currently. Nah. I might have to pull him out of home. Think I'd have to pull him out of home if I'm totally honest. Yeah, I'd have to pull him out of home, and I apologize. I could probably do that in a little bit. Right now, I've got to. I want to beat this raid, but if Noah's able to fill in the gaps, then I will. I could pull one out and trade one to you. Where's the raid? There it was. Here we go. Whee! I have one. If not, you can share. I mean, yeah, go ahead. You guys can trade. Go for it. I'm not gonna stop anyone from trading. Just don't do any unscrupulous stuff in my stream. I'd appreciate that, but you know, I'm all about the community aspect of this. I do also have a Discord. We can drop a link for it here in a few minutes. If I'd have to pull it up. And if you guys need help with anything like that, I am trying to get the Pokemon portion of the Discord growing a little bit. I've had that Discord for, oh gosh, going on like 6-7 years now. And we've done mostly Dokkan Battle, but Dragon Ball content. A lot of Damachi content. And I'm trying to build the Pokemon side of it now too. Oh, appreciate you guys sharing the live. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate y'all sharing. That's absolutely awesome. What was I going to do? Oh, I got to hit him with a throat chop. So let's give this a shot real quick. See what's up. What version do you like better, Scarlet or Violet? I am personally a little more... I kind of like lean a little bit more towards Violet, but I think both versions have their... I mean, obviously I'm playing Violet. I don't know. I'm always going to like the futuristic side of Violet a little more. That's just me. That's just how I work. I'm far more cyberpunk than steampunk. It's technically not steampunk with the other version, but you know what I mean. Like, that is awesome. Thank you guys for helping out everyone in the chat that needs bond. We can do some trades here in a little bit too, but at the moment I'm trying to beat this raid. All right, so we're gonna open up with a throat chop, just stop him from buffing. See, that's what Shadow Ball should be doing. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get rid of Stomping Tantrum. I need to do Bulldoze. Let's see if we can do that. Let's get rid of Stomping Tantrum and do Bulldoze. I think I have think I have a TM for that. Oop. Wrong button. Also didn't do my PP ups. So, not forget to move. I've not given him the TM for it, so let's see. Great, I'm not going to have the TM for it, am I? I don't remember what TM number it is. Flamethrower. Oh, no. I don't want to go all the way back to the city. Let's sort this by name. And all right, fine. Fine. We'll mess with this nonsense again. We can do this. We have the technology. All right. Why am I leaving? I wanted to create a TM. Bulldoze. There we go. We'll get rid of Stomping Tantrum. There we go. And before I go back over there, we'll do our PP ups. Oops. There we go. All right, here we go. Oops. Let's target the raid first, so we know we're going to the right location. See, that is awesome. Appreciate you guys helping each other out with that, with those mon. That's what it's about at the end of the day. So one thing I do appreciate that Pokemon really does kind of cater towards, and it's the whole like community. I got a buddy that we've been playing Sword and Shield, and I even got the Let's Go game recently, and he and I have been trading Mon where we're needed. We just both finished BDSP. We're working on Sword and Shield right now, and like I said, the Let's Go games. I just think it's great when you're able to, you know, have people that you can basically communally, I don't know, beat the game with. Oops. All right. That's not what I wanted. All right. Let's see how this plays out here. Let's see how this do. Got high hopes. I think it's... Oh, man, I was supposed to... Oh, well. I'll have to do it in a little bit. I completely forgot I was going to do something in my hair. Completely forgot. I'll have to do that for tomorrow's video. All right. Yep, Disarming Voice is going to do nothing to us. All right. Go ahead and hit him with a Throat Chop. Okay. That will at least discourage him from using his buff move. Hit him with a bulldoze. Okay, slow him down a bit. And then we'll go ahead and hit him with the Screech. Oh, the paralysis is also a factor, I guess. Bam. Okay, we need to do another throat chop. We're probably going to get taken out this time around. Nice! The paralysis came in handy. That normally would not have been the case. We needed the cheer heal. Let's do another Screech. He's going to take us out any minute. So we'll have 2 Screeches instead of 3. That is life. And, of course, that's a critical hit. So probably need to do Bulldoze before the Throat Chop. That we do risk it taking a buff, but I think we've shown we can tank at least 1 buff. Yeah. Joke's on you, there were no stat changes. Okay. So I think we're going to trash slicing him with a throat chop. We'll just basically like reinitiate that whole thing. Basically reset the 2 turns that he can't do his buff. What did I end up using for Meowscarada? Who did I wind up using for that? I have most of the builds on my YouTube channel. I don't think I uploaded them to TikTok. I did a Skeledirge build. Who else did I do? I did a bunch of builds. Yeah, let me bring up my folder here. So I did an Arceus build because I thought that'd be really fun. Vaxicalibur, Ceruledge, Glamora. The Ceruledge was absolutely the best, no questions asked. We did Hisuian Decidueye, Staraptor, and Vikavolt. Those are, what, 7 builds that we did? I did a Skeledirge build, but I don't have that here. So we did 8 builds total for that bad boy. Oh, we need to do a throat chop again. Now, unfortunately, he's only debuffed twice instead of 3 times. So it's going to take a few extra turns. Boom. Boom. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get those done very quickly, unfortunately, and I wasn't able to get them edited up for various reasons. So I didn't get them up on TikTok, but they're over on YouTube if you want to see them. I'll just basically upload like a 45-minute supercut of me doing a bunch of those raids. Yeah, we really need the 3rd Screech. Now, what I'm going to do for the next one, I haven't quite decided yet. But that was kind of one of my plans tonight, was to go through and try to figure out what the plan is for that. Now, I think it's kind of a no-brainer, but I think we're going to have to build a Meowscarada build for that. I think that's kind of like a requirement at this point. Man, that timer is stressing me out. Yeah, I think we're going to need to bulldoze we're going to need to bulldoze first, then throat chop. I think this can be a cleaner run. I'm going to restart this. I think we got to do the bulldoze first, followed by the throat chop, then the 3 the 3 rapid fire screeches. I think it's going to be the best way to handle this. So let's try that again. Trial and error, y'all. Trial and error. That's how this works. Because for that mon, he's going to have Moxie. And I don't remember what Moxie does. But we could find out pretty quick. Maybe. If Bulbapedia will respond. Oh, we're in the raid, so we'll go mess with that first. All right, so we are going to risk the 1 buff coming out here in the beginning. Oh, did we eat the flame charge? First of all, rude. Oh, man, it did that little damage with a critical hit. That's hilarious. So we'll hit him with a bulldoze. Okay. Now we should be back in front of him speed-wise. So we'll hit him with the throat chop just to kind of stop him from doing his buffs. What the hell was that? What did we get? Did he get buffed somehow? And he must have lowered our special defense. We must have just gotten like just absolutely rip-roaringly bad RNG on that. Oh, his special attack is up 3. Why the hell is his special attack up? Okay, that's rude. That's just like every kind of rude. So let's see. Oh, when a Pokemon with Moxie directly causes a Pokemon, including its allies, to faint. Oh, okay. It's Moxie is the one that's essentially a poor man's battle bond. Got it. Got it. So, does he have access to, like, Swords Dance or anything really scary like that? Let's see. He's a physical attacker. He does have Swords Dance. So it's highly likely that he'll be using Swords Dance. All right. Let's see what happens here. So that's not bad. A little bit of early healing might help out a bit. All right, we're not getting hit with Flame Charge, which is nice. That'll help out a lot. Hit him with a Bulldoze to slow him down. And Fighting type might be a problem for Meow since you can't Terra Grass quickly. Yeah, he does have some fighting moves, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. Special attack is up, so let's do the Throat Chop. That special attack is going to be problematic. Oh, come on. explosive. Do another screech here. Yeah, we'll go look at the potential raid builds over there here in a minute. The problem with soundproof here is while it doesn't affect us, he's still doing the move, which is obnoxious because like how is he buffing? Because he's hitting me with Shadow Ball. Like he's just doing extra moves in the background, doing nothing. Yeah, it ignores light screen. Unfortunately. I don't know about Aura Veil, but I know it ignores light screen. Alright, cool. Is there any way I can increase my speed a little bit more? Maybe change my ability? Or not change my ability. Change my... I don't want to change the ability. Change... Let's see. I'll change my mint. See if that helps. Because I do have... I know I hypertrain speed. Yeah. Alright, so... Don't want to drop special defense. Don't want to drop special attack. We'll do a timid mint. Well, actually, no, I won't do that. We'll do... that. Because the nice part about him is he's got access to Belly Drum. I mean, I guess I could have dropped his special attack, but it's all right. We're here now. Let's see if maybe if we don't need the bulldoze now. Does unaware? Yeah. So, yeah, unaware ignores walls. It ignores pretty much everything. It ignores all the buffs, all the normal stuff. That's the biggest issue is, like, you can't use light screen to get around this. I did ones where I tried running with Belly Bolt. He just ignores that. Just any number of situations. Speaking of Belly Bolt. But so long as I'm faster than him, we can get that throat chop off and stop him from buffing. Okay. So he is not buffed there. So we'll hit him with a throat chop so he can't. Okay. So I'm curious now. So he hit me with Shadow Ball, but the last time he did 2 Shadow Balls and sometimes still buffed himself. So it almost felt like he was just doing Torch Song in the background and it just wasn't alerting us, which is weird. Shouldn't be the case. But he's definitely down now. Let's hit him with a bulldoze. There we are. So now we're faster than him. That's good news. And we'll go ahead and do a screech. We'll try to get 3 screeches off before he puts up the barrier. Because I think 2 is just not enough in this situation. Okay. Hit him with another throat chop. As long as we're ahead of him, that's the important part. I think this next Shadow Ball takes me out, so... Maybe 2 Shadow Balls. We could probably tank 2 Shadow Balls. Ooh, we're not going to get the 3rd Screech, are we? Oh, you avoided it. No! That's bad! Come on. Ugh. I think with the failed Screech, it's not going to work. Man, I'm trying to think. I don't think I'm going to get any faster. I don't think I have an Adamant Mint either. We can increase our damage like that, because I don't think we need to increase the speed. I think I had an Adamant ability on him, but that's okay. We'll... That's fine. We'll do that. That lost Screech hurt me so bad. Trying to think. Maybe, but we got to be ahead of him. See, I really think the honest answer is we have to bulldoze early. We got to throat chop. We've got to bulldoze him. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see how many Screeches we can get away with before we have to do this. A lot has changed since Gen 4. Yeah, a lot has changed since Gen 4. A lot has changed since Gen 4. If you haven't played since Gen 4, you've been missing out. I know people dogged on this game pretty bad when it came out, and it had its issues, but I think the game's actually come into its own pretty well. I'm really hoping the next round of games definitely need to drop with fewer issues. Oh my goodness, was that a Omni? Hold up. Is that an NES or a SNES controller? My guy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Also the rose. Thank you, Omni. Appreciate that, my guy. Got distracted. What am I doing? Screech. Terraids were a definite improvement to the... Oh, the Gigantamax raids? Yeah, I do like the raid system over here better. Wait. Did he... Oh, no, his defense did go down. Omni, how you doing, my man? Appreciate you sharing the live. Appreciate the gifts, my guy. Love that SNES controller. I actually was talking with the wife earlier. We're going to be getting the that new N64 HD system. And so after we're done with the Atari collection, N64 is going to be the next collection we're working on. A lot of those games are on the decline right now because everyone's trying to go after the GameCube games. So I think it's a great time to get into that console. All right, we're going to get this third Screech off, and then he's going to knock us out. So his defense should be at its lowest possible point. That's fine. That's an acceptable loss. Just chilling. Ain't you got work in the morning, man? Do you know what time it is? Like I'm your mama. Also, congrats on Respawn Recruits, my guy. Top 50. No, but I could be your grandpappy. You don't know. All right, we'll hit him with a throat chop. Fight me. Oh, man, I should hit him with bulldoze. I should have hit him with bulldoze. That's okay. 100% should have hit him with the bulldoze. We'll terrestrialize him with the bulldoze this time. Boy! Back in my day, for that level of sass, you'd spend 18 hours in the salt mine. Wait, we did bulldoze again? Is that me? Okay, whatever. Oh, yeah, that's our bulldoze waiting forever to go off. Good grief. We almost got knocked out while we were waiting for bulldoze. They hit him with an earthquake now. Still not hitting him for as much as I'd like. I think we could do better. Back in my day, we traded with the link cables. Oof. Well, that's not good. Yeah, Shadow Ball ends me here. It's because I did a the most unnecessary critical hit ever. It's because when I came back in, I needed to do bulldoze before I did the throat chop. So we'll fix that. Well, if you're a Gen 4 stand on YouTube, I just uploaded a video 2 or 3 weeks ago where I did a complete full shiny dex from Gen 4. I just finished. I did Gen 3 back in. I finished up Gen 3. What? I think it was the end of December. I finished Gen 3. Just did Gen 4. I'm working on 5 now. Since I dare say, between champions dropping and the fact that we're not getting the classic games, I think there's a fair argument to say that we're probably getting a stay of execution on Bank. So I'm going to try before all that. Man, I just realized I have a little antenna popping out there. I'm going to try to get a full shiny living dex Gen 1 through 7 before Bank disappears. That little hair is just going to... There we go. We'll own it. Whatever. I'll have some gel and we'll gel that bad boy up. Can I get a team suggestion, please? What for what? Team suggestion, 6 shuckles. Because you know what they say. And if you don't, I can't repeat it because I'm not allowed to say stuff like that on my YouTube channel. Oh, I just realized why YouTube's not getting shared out. Hold up. What in the absolute holy hand grenade of Antioch? Why is it set to unlisted? That is the dumbest. That is the stupidest thing. I was wondering why no one was showing up to my live over on YouTube, and I'm like, it's out there. And I just realized it's been unlisted this whole damn time. For like the last 43 minutes, that bad boy's just sat there unlisted streaming. Just for Violet in general? Well, I mean, a lot of it's going to come down to what events you're going for, what you're doing in the game. I mean, I can recommend a stupid OP team, but if you're just like wandering around the map and you're going to different, how far are you in the game? I mean, you're asking for a lot. All right, we'll hit him with a throat chop here. Yeah. How far are you in the game, and do you have the DLC, I guess, would be the next question. Boom. We just did the throat chop. We'll hit him with it. Oh, I waited too long. Son of a diddly. Oh, he failed his move. Nice. And I failed the screech. And my special defense went down. Oh, Gardevoir's keeping us alive right now. So this will wipe us out. It will not wipe us out. All right, barriers going up. I'm going to throat chop him. And then bulldoze him. I don't know why I didn't terrestrialize with that bulldoze, but that's fine. Now we're faster than him. Gardevoir saved our butts on this one. And now we'll hit him with an Earthquake. We'll see if we can heal out of this. So for Violet in general, a lot of it's going to come down to how far you are in the game, which starter you chose. I mean, for me, like, my teams are all legendaries at this point, and legendaries from older games, just because they're all just stupid OP. Man, I almost would have preferred getting knocked out earlier, because then I would be at full health. So I think running this as Gardevoir is a bit of a handicap. Honestly, think the answer is Stomping Tantrum, 2 Screeches, Stomping Tantrum, Screech, get knocked out, Bulldoze, Stomping Tantrum, and then Earthquake twice, followed up with those Stomping Tantrums to keep us in play. I should have throat chopped on that turn. That's okay. My biggest issue is I think he's in a... I think he's in a buff here shortly. And that's going to be problematic for me. Man, somebody's dropping his special attack. That's nice. So we can actually do a couple of Earthquakes here and just keep that chain going. That is not indicative of a normal run. And I really want to get a repertoire for my normal run. Wish we could vary up the raid music. You want to make the raid music Terracotta Pie from SOAD? I mean, sure. Listen, I'm wearing a 5-finger shirt right now, so like I can get down with some SOAD. All right, well, we're going to break his barrier again. I don't know who's keeping his special attack down. That must... I'm going to guess that's got to be Sylveon. But this is just not indicative of a normal raid run. And I really want to get a recording of this out so I can have upload this in the morning. I mean, this is borderline bullying and unfair at this point. All right, so we need to drop his... We'll hit him with a throat chop. We need to drop his defense again in order to finish this up. By the way, guys, make sure y'all are still liking the live. It helps out a lot. It helps us get some visibility on this bad boy, and we are trying to get to 1,000 follows pretty quickly. So any help you could provide would be greatly appreciated. Ouchies. Wait, did he buff when I wasn't looking? That looks like it did way more damage. That did an obscene amount of damage. And them double attacks are going to kill me. All right. Throat chop. Yeah, he's going to wipe me out here. So, at some point he buffed or debuffed me, and I didn't notice. So that's a rip on that raid. But I think the honest answer is it would be a lot easier if I got taken out after that Screech. So running this with Gardevoir is not preferable. But definitely would not mind running with Sylveon. But if I'm going to record this, I definitely want it to be like a more predictable run. So I'll give this one more shot here. It's just we had the combination of Sylveon and Gardevoir for this is just borderline unfair. Let me check something here real quick. I think I can get rid of this recording. Let's see. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, I can get rid of all that. Before I do that, though, let me make sure that uploaded. So I literally have like 5 YouTube channels. And so sometimes I do, I get overloaded on content and I've got to delete things. So, yeah. There we are. All right. So we will delete all of these and clear up some space so we can get this recording out. Bam. That's a whole bunch of space. All right. So like I said, we open up with Throat Chop, 2 Screeches, Throat Chop, Screech, let him wipe us out, come back in, Bulldoze, and then start doing the Throat Chop Earthquake. I'm wondering if he doesn't have enough physical power to do it that way, because we were a little behind, but I also do kind of feel, I mean, and once we take that L, it is going to be really hard to catch up. I don't know. This might not be viable. Oh, we have Sylveon again. Man, Sylveon's going to be helpful. Also, I think it was Sylveon that was doing that, but we'll have to play around and see. All right. But I say, so long as he doesn't hit us with Flame Charge, I'm good. Appreciate those of you coming in from the coming into the live. Thank you so much. Let's keep this bad boy going. So 2 Screeches. Hit him with another Screech. If Belly Bullet gets the paralysis off, that'd be nice, but I also want this to be a little bit more of a predictable run. So we'll do another Throat Chop. This is exactly what I was kind of thinking. Now, barring some nonsense where my Screech here doesn't land, this should be exactly what I was expecting. Oh, come on, dude! Oh, man! This is absurdly bad luck. That is just abysmal luck. And of course I said it too. I absolutely called it. And his barrier's up, so we can't lower those stats again. And my special defense is down again. Wait. What? Did I? Nah. Something ain't right when it's just like auto doing Screech. I was trying to do Bulldoze, man. Jesus Christ. Ah! I know what we need to do. I just need the game to stop. I mean, I guess the answer is it's just not going to work. I'm beginning to really feel that way. I feel like this is just grasping at straws. But the RNG has been abysmal tonight. All right, who do we got this time? Belly Bolt. Man, the paralyzed on Belly Bolt would be super handy. If I could get my 3 Screeches off, I don't know why that's so difficult, but if I can get my 3 Screeches off, we'll be fine. Yeah, that's what the Screeches are. The Screeches are debuffing his debuffing his defense. So, like I said, any offensive buffs that I have or light screen or anything like that, he ignores. That's what his ability does. But debuffs on him still count. Just like buffs on him still count. Oh, excellent. So the paralysis is going to help us out big time. Downside is I think the paralysis will stop us from taking the loss. And I really want that strategic loss. So we'll throat chop him. Okay, we'll Screech him one more time. We'll eat this Shadow Ball. Perfect. You know what? I'll take the crit. I'll 100% take the crit. Now, in theory, Throat Chop should still be in play. So we'll lose 5 seconds on the timer. We'll come back in, and then we'll be able to Bulldoze, and then we can Throat Chop him again. Now, the Bulldoze at that point, essentially, I will be able to Terrastalize. I'll be able to basically start building myself back up. But the main thing is I can use that Bulldoze to knock down his speed. Oh, I can't Terrastalize? Why can't I Terrastalize? Whatevs. Oh, he buffed! When did he buff? When did he have the opportunity to even buff? Yo, I left for 5 seconds, and dude was just like, no, he didn't buff. He just decided I'm going to do a lot more damage than normal. Whatever. Shadow Ball just doing inconsistent levels of damage. That's fine. We'll come back from it. My problem is Earthquake's just not going to do a lot of damage yet until we break that barrier down. Now, we do have 3 Screeches on him. His defense is at the bottom of its... Ugh. Man, we... I hate to say it, he just might not be able to pull this one out. I really thought this was a viable run. So far, it's been about what I wanted. But that Shadow Ball doing insane damage is not helping. Okay. We'll do a throat chop here. That's doesn't bode well. Really doesn't bode well. Because I do think a Shadow Ball here still takes me out. Appreciate the follows, guys. Oh, it was really close. Man, I hate to say it. Had the paralysis not... The paralysis really saved us there. Oh, wait. That was Bulldoze, not Earthquake. No! Bro, he took us out with a stomping tantrum. I did Bulldoze instead of Earthquake, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to just accept the fact this isn't gonna work. I did goof this one up pretty badly, but that Shadow Ball is doing some ridiculous damage. But I just don't think he's got enough power in him. His attack is hyper trained. I think. Let's double check. Ooh, wrong button. Oh, and I hyper trained his special attack. LOL. I should hyper trained his special defense. Trying to think if there's any other way to get more power out of him. But I really don't think so. We're fully EV trained. Oh. Oop. I want that. All right. Man, I hate to say it. I think he's just not going to pull this one out. And that is depressing because by all accounts, he should. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the likes, guys. Hey, Brandon, I didn't see over there. What it is, man? Thought I saw 2 skellies. Probably. Why not use the Hisuian Samurott? I thought about that, but I don't think he's... I honestly thought... Because when I did the build out initially, I was kind of like working towards the buffs, but obviously buffs don't work in this particular situation. You've got to get Screech. And I was really working more towards like I did here with Roaring Moon, where we had Stomping Tantrum, Earthquake, and Throat Chop. And initially I thought if we did the Throat Chop followed by the Stomping Tantrum, the Stomping Tantrum would get double power. But it's apparently not. Starter v Starter, interesting? Oh yeah, absolutely. I did that last time. We did the Skeledirge raid versus Skeledirge versus the Meowscarada raid. And in fact, I was going to use the Water Starter here, but I just never wound up making that build. Now this is going away here shortly, but we could try that. I haven't even given it really a thought. Where is he? Do I have one that's got good enough stats? I'd have to breed one with, like, breed a 6 IV or something. And I dare say I don't think that's going to happen. That ain't going to happen tonight. Now, the good news is we have the raid Masquerada for the new raid that's incoming. Well, let's see. I still have to hyper train him. Maybe. Powers up water type moves when Pokemon HP is low. Let's do this. Oop. And we'll give him the Shell Bell. He's level 39, but that's an easy fix. Oh man, I'm low on these things. Good grief. Let's give him the extra large XP candies first. Appreciate all the follows, guys. Thank you so much. We should be pretty close to 1,000 at this point. Oh, bet that was easy. No, we're not going to learn any new moves. Liquidation would be good. Feather Dance would be good. Let's see. So let's see if we can build him out. So, first things first, we have defense EVs that we got to get rid of. So, can he learn Screech, I guess, is part of the question. Because that's going to be a big factor here in his... Because he's got a debuff. Now, the question is, do I have a Screech... I don't remember what number Screech is, but I think it's early. So I probably do not have a TM for Screech, which means making a TM. So let's mess with that real quick. Stomping Tantrum gets a boost in power if the opponent dodges. I thought it was if their move misses. Did I have that backwards? I may very well have had that backwards. We could do Swords Dance. Well, no, we can't do Swords Dance. That won't work. Oh, man, is there not a TM for Screech? So, yeah, I don't think he's going to work. Because we have to debuff. Can he learn it maybe as an egg move or something? It's a user's last move miss? I thought it was the opponent's last move. But okay. Yeah, he might not actually be able to work because without a debuff. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Without a debuff, we're not going to be able to do anything here. Because we can't buff him up. Okay, Charming Voice. So we have to lower the defense stat. And I don't think he has anything that's a guaranteed defense stat drop. I think everything here would be a potential like 20 to 30%, maybe even low as 10%. Oh, yeah, I did Kyogre earlier today. I actually uploaded that earlier today. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. No, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this build will not work because he does not have any. He doesn't have adequate debuffs to make that happen. Yeah. Yeah, Kieran, you of all people should have seen the Kyogre build. Come on. Where's my Kyogre? If I could find my Kyogre. Here he is. Yeah. No, yeah, obviously he didn't have a Mirror Herb. He had the Shell Bell. But that's the run I did. It was it was really easy. I think it took 2 attempts to get the run down. I did not use Groudon. I know it's pronounced Groudon. It's an inside joke. I might have a couple of Kyogres. I could try Groudon. Groudon would be fun. There he is. There's my level 100. So let's see. Swords Dance, Earthquake, and Bulk Up. But none of those are going to work. Does Groudon have access to Screech? Well, considering it's not a TM, there's only one way to find out. Fisher won't do anything, unfortunately. Lower speed stat. Oh, man. Hate to say it, I don't think Groudon's going to work either. Let's check Groudon's moveset here. I'm just going to do a quick check on Bulbapedia. Unless he's got something that will debuff. I think Fake Tears is the only thing that would really work for special attack. But he's more physical. But his special attack's still pretty high. Most of his moves are special, which is crazy. So let's see. Yeah, he doesn't have access to Screech, so he doesn't have access to any debuffing moves, so Groudon's not going to work, unfortunately. Well, I say that Kyogre worked without any debuffs. That's a good question. Can he learn Throat Chop? If you're going to learn Throat Chop, this is highly doable. He cannot learn Throat Chop. Or can he? I'm looking at the wrong TM. Stomping Tantrum. No. He cannot learn Throat Chop. So, yeah, highly unlikely. Because he's got to be able to get rid of that buff. He's got to be able to work around the buff. So I don't think Groudon's viable. Vaporeon, there's reasons I'm not going to cover Vaporeon. Shiny Heading Totodile. Nice. Good luck, man. I'm going to try this guy one more time. I just feel like he could do it. I just feel like we've had really bad RNG is kind of the problem. We'll give it one more try, and then I'll concede. And we'll have to build a few for the upcoming raid. And maybe this time I can actually get these videos out early and not, you know, half a week after the raids dropped. What would be really nice is when we get those pseudo raids. Those pseudo raids should come in after these. And those will be a lot of fun. Man, being able to farm 6 IV pseudos for breeding. Oh, that is going to be amazing. Here we go. All right, we'll try this one last time. Some of those pseudos can mega evolve. Man, I didn't even think about that. Man, I wonder honestly if they're setting those up. That's a valid point, Kieran. I didn't even think about that. It could be a dead giveaway. Some of the Mon that are getting mega evolutions that never got one before, or maybe I think all those Mon were around. I don't know. We'll have to see. It'll be very interesting to say the least. Okay, we'll hit him with a throat chop. Oh, well, do us some favors here. Okay, 2 screeches. Another screech. And of course I didn't start my recording, so that's going to be a problem. That is what it is. Alright, so far so good. Hit him with another throat chop. Oh, is she dropping his special attack? Well, She is dropping his special attack. Why does that third screech always miss? Man, he can't hit us for squat now. Dude, get that out before the barrier goes up, please. All right. So his defense is at the bottom. His special attack's in the toilet. We'll hit him with a throat chop. I think the honest answer is running this with Sylveon just makes this actually viable. Okay. Hit him with a bulldoze. Appreciate those follows and those likes, guys. Keep that mess up. I appreciate it. Gouda deserves a mega. I completely agree. What if we get a mega I could totally see a mega Hydreigon. 100% could see that happening. And we've got the Paradox. There's no reason not to at this point. Oh no, threaten me. Alright, let's hit him with an Earthquake. So I think with Sylveon here, this is actually to make this easier. Because we can just keep doing Earthquake for a little bit. I mean, he would have to do Torch Song like 4 times to catch up at this point. So we could probably just Earthquake until his barrier goes down, and then go back to our normal repertoire. I do see the problem here is though he's not getting enough damage out of his Earthquake. Ooh, that's bad. Shadow Balls are going to hurt now. And I think that is a clue that he's been buffing. Even though he shouldn't be! No, he hasn't been buffing. So yeah, it seems like running this with Sylveon is the trick. That's crazy. But I mean, it works. It's not as viable as the other runs, but I mean, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. And now that the barrier's down, he's going to fall quickly. Now he's probably going to nullify his stat changes here, which is going to be bad for us. Hit him with a throat chop. Because we do definitely not want his... we don't want him to start buffing. Has he not nullified his stats? Or did he do it and I did... I could have been trying to read chat and didn't notice. No? So he definitely nullified stats. So I missed my opportunity to debuff. I didn't see when he nullified the stats. I must have missed it. But we got to debuff again. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Sylveon was definitely the linchpin in this whole procedure. Hear me out. What if paradoxes are just mega evolutions that's permanent from different timelines? It's not the same level of buffing, though. It changes type. I mean, granted, mega evolutions do change typings and stuff. That's frustrating because my loss there was 100% because I didn't see him change the stats and I didn't screech soon enough. Yeah, I'm going to count this one out. I'm going to say this is just not a viable run. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to work out. Which sucks. But to date... I don't actually know what my favorite is. Kyogre was fun. The Dunsparce was, like, hilarious. Let's actually do the Dunsparce run. It's literally the same thing. And it blew my mind that this actually worked. Of course, the Komodo run didn't work, but... it blew my mind that this was even an option. Type exchange. Yes, yeah, I corrected myself on that. Yeah, I uploaded this one like first thing today because I was shocked it worked out. Completely floored that this was even like a viable thing. I mean, it's the Dunsparce. Who's... Alright, so we do have Sylveon. That's going to help out big time. Alright. Ouchies. To speed us up, we'll bulldoze him down. Now that we're faster, we hit him with a throat chop. Actually, I think I did it wrong. I think we do the throat chop, then the bulldoze. See if we can get a little bit of healing out here with the earthquake. There we go. I think we were supposed to do throat chop, then the bulldoze. I think I got this backwards. That's fine. Hit him with another throat chop. If we can give one more screech out, that'd be great. Oh, man, he avoided it. No! You unbelievable. Isn't that like an 85% move? Bro. Man, the RNG tonight has been stupid. I don't know why the RNG has just been absolute cheeks. Oh, God, why? What? Isn't it like 85%? This shit. I have missed more than I've hit with that, it feels like. What is the percentage on that bad boy? It's 85%. How are we missing 50% of the time? Oh my gosh. Pure unadulterated cheeks. What's someone who's unrivaled to dunce? Oh. Alright. Man, oh, I'm telling you guys, this has just been bad. Like, this has been so bad. Like, I did 5 or 6 runs today, and I maybe had 1 failure in those 5 or 6 runs. I get online tonight, and, like, can't pull anything out. Like, this is just so awful. We're just having really bad luck tonight. All right. We're going to throat chop him. We'll eat the torch song. It's fine. Ain't even worried about that. And the nice part is with Dunsparce, the kind of trick to doing the Dunsparce raid is that after the throat chop, literally the only thing he has is Stomping Tantrum. So that's what it was. I didn't even need to bulldoze yet. I just keep hitting him with Screech. Because he can't do anything else. He's just got Stomping Tantrum. That's it. I had to remember the rotation there. Did my first Screech fail legitimately? It did. First try with the Dunsparce build. All right, so yeah, we do have to do Bulldoze. All right. I'm trying to remember because I did it early this morning. I think it... So I was right. We do need Bulldoze because otherwise he beats us with the other Throat Chop. That's okay. I have a hypothesis for Screech. I Go watch the builds earlier. I think we missed, like, of all the builds we did earlier today, because I uploaded like 5 of them today. Of all the ones we did earlier today, I think I had Screech fail once, maybe twice. It literally just paid it forward for tonight. It was like, we will wait until you're live, and then Screech will just fail more than it succeeds. Now you know how King feels? Bro. Speaking of which, I need to reach out to King. He's supposed to get me all that stuff from Japan. Before it shows up, Screech will fail when the shield rises? What? No, that's not what's going on. Hey! 2 Dunsparces. His is a 2-segment, though. And not a shiny. Get wrecked. Nah. So part of it is I messed that one up because I need to do Throat Chop, then Bulldoze, and then do my Screeches. Because otherwise, when I go to do the other Throat Chop, he can open up with he could do the Torch Song before I get the other Throat Chop off. So I messed up my own routine. It's because I've been building so many Mon today. I tried Annihilate, and honestly, like, I knew that the Ghost move was going to be a problem, but Annihilate just got destroyed. And no matter how many times I tried with Annihilate, it just was not going to be successful. Oh, I didn't even need to Bulldoze. He's paralyzed. Whatever. That's fine. It's better to have the routine. Okay, we'll hit him with a Throat Chop. The nice part is after we Bulldoze, basically this is a free turn. Because essentially what he's going to do is he's going to try to set up Torch Song. But because he can't do it now, it just won't be effective. So we'll Screech again. That's right. I completely forgot my own build. Oh, the paralysis kicked in. That's tolerable? Problem is I wanted him to take me out there, but there he goes. Hyper Voice will take us out. There we go. That's basically what I expected. Problem is I don't know if we got all 3 Screeches to hit. I think one failed. So, yeah. See, one did fail again. That's frustrating. We'll see if we can do this with 2 Screeches. I don't think we can. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Sent you something? Oh my god, I'm afraid. Does remind me, though, I do need to hit King after stream and see if he's got that stuff for me. Okay. Oop. Yeah, we're not doing enough damage with only 2 Screeches. And for whatever reason, Screech is just in a foul mood and is not willing to cooperate tonight. Screech just spontaneously tonight, for some reason, dropped from 85% accuracy to 60% accuracy. Out of bloody nowhere. Actually, less than that, because the last run, it failed twice in a row. Oh! I didn't do my throat chop. Oh, that's gonna be bad. He can buff now. It's not great. I F that one up. I am just having a hell of a time tonight, guys. That one was completely on me. From what I'm reading, status moves won't work during the shield. No, they don't. They don't. Yeah, it will not. It will not work during the shield. So essentially, I have to get all three of those up before his shield goes up. That's why we're gonna rush to do it. That's why those first 4 turns are so important. If I don't get my Screech off, I can't do it until after his shield goes down. Yo, that is frustrating. So frustrating. Because once again, first attempt on this one. I literally ran this morning. First attempt. Wasn't even try. Wasn't like just, okay, maybe this will work, maybe it won't work. Bam! Outed him. Done. End of story. And I'm like, oh, okay. Shockingly, it works. We get here tonight with 2 builds that I'm like, I know these work. And the game's just like, RNG. That's just how it works. And I'm like, that's a quote. You can quote me on that bad boy. Don't ask me to spell Habanema Faminosa, because your guess is as good as mine. What I'm saying is that the shield affects what can happen for you. No. No, because basically, you can basically do whatever you do up to that point, but if the shield's not up, it's not going to affect your. It's not going to affect your turn. I mean, I see what you're saying. There's like some lag in the raids, and sometimes that's the case. But this far out, no. It's not going to affect us all the way out here. Also, it's not going to cause it to like randomly fail 3 turns before the barrier goes up. It's literally just the 85%, and for whatever reason, it's just bad rolls. I don't know why they're bad rolls, but they're bad rolls. Yeah, dude, it's not me. It's the RNG. It's completely the RNG. Yeah, so we hit him with a bulldoze and a screech. So we'll need to do another throat chop. And we'll hit him with another screech. Now, my question is, did the first one go off or did the first one fail? Because I was... Congratulations. Welcome to the Candid Camera stream, where whatever could possibly go wrong is absolutely 100% going to go wrong. Oh my diddly. What was that? It wasn't even time for that. I give up. I'm done. I'm done with it tonight. I'm done with it tonight. Screw this. Yo, it is. Good grief. Why does it have to be like this? You're supposed... I can put these videos out. I can put these builds out. I can have it reliably do. I can test it 4 or 5 times. I go to stream and everything goes awry for no reason. It's so infuriating. I cannot explain it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, Bear definitely has got me by the poop chute. There's no question about that. You know, screw this. I'm going to go catch that stupid loogie I've been sitting on forever. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't. I've been holding off on doing that for a video, and I need to commit to the video is what I need to do. I need to just do those videos and get those out there. I mean, they call it RNG because it is completely random. But sometimes it doesn't feel random. Sometimes it feels like it's just out to get you. All right, so let's talk Meowscarada real quick. Because I'm trying to think what I want to do for this raid. Now, obviously, like, the instant answer is go with a fire unit. And it makes sense. Oh, there's the Hisuian Samurott. There you go. Does he have access to Screech? I don't think he does. Slash. So he could do Tail Whip, but I don't think... Because you'd have to get 6 Tail Whips off. What is his attack stat? 277. Is he... Yeah, so that's the 6 IV one. That's actually the raid one, isn't it? Yeah. That's the raid one. So yeah, 6 IVs. I don't think he's got the power to do it. He would literally have to have Screech. Water Terror would be good. But see, the difference between him and Kyogre is, I mean, so look at his defense stat. Or special defense stat. 166 at level 100 versus Kyogre, who's... Where is he? He's down here somewhere. There we go. 308. 308. And that's without any EV training or anything like that. Because Bob isn't there for your RNG work? Get the... No, I saw the critical hit. That's what I was frustrated about. Because had he not critical us, we would not have lost. We would have eaten one more hit. I could have gotten that Screech out. That's what's so unbelievably frustrating about that. And it's just like, Screech failed. Like, a multitude of times. Like, it is not 85%. It is like 60% or less. Screech failed like a stupid amount of times, and those critical hits like out of nowhere. I don't know, man. I gave up on it. I'm not messing with it tonight. It's just not my night. Now we need to talk about Meowscarada because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to prep for this. Because we already know she's, or I'm sorry, not Meowscarada. We already did Meowscarada. We're talking about the water one. And I had one over here. Where was it? The Mon whose name I cannot pronounce. Oh, it's right here. Duh. Oop. So we got water fighting, but we've got a multitude of moves at its disposal. So just natively before you get to TMs, we do have a flying move. Has actually will probably wind up having acrobatics. So remember, acrobatics being a flying move is well, it's gonna have I'm missing something here. Whatevs. So the thing with acrobatics is it's gonna be a 110 power move because it is he's not gonna have an item. We'll probably have liquidation. Let's see. Does have access to Swords Dance, so that's most likely going to be a thing. I don't think U-turn's going to be a deal. Ooh, Ice Spinner could be a thing, but none of those. Well, Ice Spinner actually would negate the Grass Mon. Yeah, so if he has Ice Spinner, that would make it very difficult to bring a Grass type. But we could. Let's see. He does have a flying move, so fighting's off the table. But fighting was never going to be super effective to start with. Oh, and the flying moves also. Yeah, both flying and that are going to negate the grass. So Meowscarada is probably not going to be a thing. Unless you terrastalize, then change your typing. But it would kind of defeat the purpose. So what are we looking at here? So really you're just talking Electric Mon. And I don't think he has anything that is going to negate electrics. So I think we're back to like Iron Hands is going to be stupid OP on this one. Iron Hands, I think, is going to be like the big one. Thunder Punch with like a belly drum. Oh, it's going to be ridiculous. This one's going to be easy, I think. Let's see, so with electric, really. Flying is still super effective. Or no, I'm sorry, ground. So it's super effective against ground. Ground is the only one we have to worry about, and I don't think he has any ground moves. So let's see. No, he does not have any ground moves at all, period. So yeah, no brainer. Bring Electric Mon. So Vicavolt's back in. I honestly think Iron Hands is going to be a no-brainer for this one. Iron Hands is going to destroy this. So let's go to my Iron Hands. So basically you want to outfit Iron Hands with like belly drum. There he is. There we go. Belly drum, electric train, thunder punch, and charge. He'll probably like borderline one-shot this guy. It's going to be crazy. Do you have Dragonite? Wait, what? Dragonite Ash? It's not an Ash version of Dragonite, is there? Or Gengar? There's not specialized Ash Dragonites and Ash Gengars in this game, is there? I have Ash Greninja. No, which one is the Ash Greninja? Yeah, there we go. I do have Ash Greninja. I does has him. Actually, I probably have a couple of him. Sorry, my boxes are very disorganized at the moment. There's my level 100. There you go. I farmed up a bunch of these a while back and gave them away to some friends and family. They take like an hour each to farm, so like I hold them very close. Now to see if he's gonna catch these Iron Hands. Oh, dude, he's gonna catch these Iron Hands. It's gonna be ridiculous. Appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate the TikTok follows. I really wanted to bring Greninja to this, but I didn't feel like he could handle it. I kind of feel like Greninja would fall apart pretty quickly in this fight. Plus, once again, I tried to keep it mostly to Mon that had access to Screech. But yeah, I think Iron Hands is going to be a no-brainer build, guys. I think that's going to be the go-to. Let's go back over to him. I do desperately need to reorganize my my box, though. Like, desperately. So basically this build with an Electric Terra, or if you really want to get crazy, a Stellar Terra. Well, actually, I think the Stellar Terra would actually open you up for, come to think about it, it would probably open you up for some weaknesses. So actually, take that back. I think the Electric Terra is going to be better than Stellar. Because, no, because it still is only weak to Psychic and Fairy. But it does no longer resist flying or water. Whereas electric by itself probably would be better. Yeah. Electric by itself is better because it's going to resist the flying and... Well, it doesn't resist the water. But it would resist the flying move. Here. I should be able to give him an Electric Terra, and then we can drop some content on him. Now, the question is, who else could we bring to this? And I think Electrics would be our only real option. So... What are some other electric mon you guys could think of that would be good for this? It's faster than walking until I run into the sign. There we go. So... Not what I meant to do. Stop that. Must be this charge bug. There he is. So he had a bug terror for the last one. So we have charge and discharge. But he doesn't seem to have... Does he have access to Nasty Plot? Do I even have a TM for Nasty Plot? Let's see. Apparently not. Well, one way to find out. I know. Go away. So if he has access to Nasty Plot, he'll be a really good one too. I just have to go through all my Electric Mon and see what would be good. Because I kind of feel like Electric's going to be our only true option here. Now, you could probably brute force it with a few other Pokemon. Because his ability really isn't going to do a whole lot. Kilowattrel, maybe. Tailwind boosted? Very likely. I haven't messed much with Kilowattrel, I'll be totally honest here. Dark. So, he needs to be on my team, first of all. I was like, where is he? Duh, he's not on your team, stupid. Alright. And that's why my box is never in good shape. Alright. No, go. Back. So... There it is. He cannot learn Nasty Plot, which is going to be a problem. Can't think of a good Electric Mon for this, but I wonder how Belly Bolt would do. Oh, Belly Bolt would probably be just fine. You can't even learn Calm Mind. Oh, man, that sucks. What is his attack stat? Is he... No. Typically, I'll emphasize typically, you can't do this without buffing. Now, if he could learn Fake Tears, that might be a whole other situation. But I don't think an electric bug has any reason to learn Fake Tears. But we could try. It's usually like some cutesy mod. Yeah, no, he's not learning Fake Tears. Man, that sucks. He's not going to be viable for this. That's truly unfortunate. Now, there are Mon that we could put the we could have put an Electric Terra on that might have good electric moves. So that is another total option here. So just for curiosity's sake, who can learn Wild Charge? That I'll need Bulbapedia for. So let me pull it up here. So obviously we have all the electrics. We'll have to do a Pikachu build, of course. It's just mandatory. Iron Treads and Iron Thorns. And Iron Thorns is rock electric, so he's going to resist the flying. Oh, but he's weak to grass. He might be bulky enough to get away with that, though. Because he has insane defense. Electro Ball. Electro Ball is another option. We can look at that. See, Iron Thorns with Electric Terra is a very viable option. Let's see. He has access to Swords Dance. Yeah. I like that. Iron Treads. What about Iron Treads? Seems like any of the Violet Paradoxes are going to be good. Here we'll look up Electro Ball too. Now there is the option of always just doing Terra Blast. I mean, that's always 100% on the table. Just grabbing any old mon and throwing Terra Blast at the situation. Ooh. So let's see. Electro Ball. And Kilowattrel is Galvantula. And actually I had a Galvantula build in the works for prior. So let's look at Kilowattrel's stats. But Kilowattrel's defense is really poopy. He's going to resist grass and flying. You know, I think a Stellar Terror on Kilowattrel will work really nicely. But does Kilowattrel buff? Because you either need to, like, massively buff or massively debuff. And I do feel like Swords Dance is going to be on the table this next time. So we probably going to need to taunt too on top of that. So we need to build a mon that's going to have the ability to taunt or at least reflect. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the Kilowattrel right now. That my only concern with Kilowattrel is no iron defense. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. No iron defense and no nasty plot means it's going to be an uphill battle. This is for the upcoming raid. This is for the water duck. Where's water duck? I don't know where he went. I moved him off the team, and I don't know what to do with him. I seriously need to reorganize my poor box. This is a non-shiny Komodo. My poor box is just a ragged mess. It is water fighting, yeah. But it's going to have a water Terra, which means basically defensively it's pure water. So that's what we have to worry about. We have to do something that's going to be super effective against water. And while it is going to have a fighting move, it's probably going to have a... definitely have a fighting move, definitely have a water move. More than likely is going to have acrobatics, because they rarely, if ever, have any items involved. I think Mewtwo is the only one that actually had items. And then what was the other one? That's a flying move. What was the other move we said it was going to have? Great, now I'm going to go back to it. Oh, ice. It's got ice spinner. So pretty good chance it's gonna, let's see, what his signature move is Aqua Step. So probably gonna have Aqua Step. Probably gonna have close combat. Probably gonna have acrobatics. I said maybe liquidation. I think I'm gonna go back on that, and I'm gonna say ice spinner. I think that's our build right there. Could be wrong, but those are all strong moves. So that'll likely be what we're dealing with, because you really want a lot of type coverage when you're building they usually build these raids with a lot of type coverage to prevent you from just spamming the usual suspects. Now, they don't tend to go too hard on the starter raids here. So far, well, I say that. Skeleturge was weird, but it is what it is. The Meowscarada raid was easy. It was stupid easy. So I would not be shocked if this one was just made easy too. But they all have one big gimmick, and I haven't figured out what this one's gimmick is going to be. Because the ability doesn't... Because he's going to have Moxie, so the ability doesn't make sense. Unless they switch it up, he's got Torrent. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think he's going to have Moxie, and that means like when you faint, he's going to get a buff. He's going to have Swords Dance, but he's going to do Swords Dance at like specific intervals. Yeah. I think those are the moves, honestly. Aqua Step, almost assuredly, because they always have their signature move for the most part. Followed by Close Combat, Ice Spinner, and then Acrobatics, because Acrobatics becomes a 110 power move. So those are the things we have to watch out for. And that kind of, he's only got really 2 weaknesses. So, that is what it is. Grass is going to be out of the question because of the flying and the ice. So, in fact, they might not even have an ice move at that point. They might just do another water move or something. I don't know. Can you get 3 stacks of defense from stockpile? I mean, you can. It's possible. I got to sit down and build a few of these. But I honestly think Iron Hands is going to absolutely rock this one out. So I'm going to call it now. Oops. An Electric Terra on Iron Hands. Probably Belly Drum turn 1. Thunder Punch to heal yourself. Then set up Electric Trade, charge, Thunder Punch, charge, Thunder Punch, charge, Thunder Punch. And you probably will end this in, like, 6 or 7 turns. It's going to be a disgusting, absolutely foul slobber knocker. Just looking for innovations? Yeah. So, that's what I always do. I always try to come out with, like, a couple of builds that, like, I always do, like, just some off-the-wall builds, some legendary builds. I love my Hisuian, so I try to get, like, a Hisuian in there. So we did try to do the Hisuian Samurott, but I think without Screech, I don't think it was going to happen for him. I said, Skeledirge was a bit weird. Skeledirge presented a little bit of a problem, but I think we overcame it pretty well. So I think Iron Hands is, like, gonna be like the go-to for this. So, so I'm like your channel is not meta repeats. Oh yeah, no, who am I as a content creator if I'm just borrowing somebody else's builds? I like to like come out here and come up with my own weird stuff. Like, I don't think anybody was looking at the Dunsparce or Roaring Moon for these raids. Let's see. Yeah. What do I have Muse in my grass builds? Whatevs. Bam. I'm going to keep him there. I have to do so much. I'm going to give the Dunsparce one more go. I know it's a fool's errand. I know we have failed miserably. But before we end the stream, I'm going to try one more time to beat this. Because it's just driving me crazy that we had these RNG failures. Ugh. It's just so frustrating. It's that frustrating moment where it's like, he could do it. I know he could do it. Like, I've done this. It has not been a problem. But the moment you try to, like, produce it, make it happen, it just suddenly isn't a thing for seemingly no reason at all. But that's fine. We'll so what I'll probably do is I will prep a video tomorrow for YouTube, and I'll make a short for TikTok where we talk about, what's coming and all that good stuff. And I'm going to recommend Iron Hands. I think Iron Hands is going to be like the go-to. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was somebody faster for it. So we'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it. All right. Let this be the one. I know he can do it. We've proven he can do it. We just need to not be just a ridiculous failure for no reason. That's fine. I ain't worried about you, Chief. All right. Toxicity can learn charm. Ooh, that's a great point. I did not know that. We will have to mess with that. When we leave here, I'll put Toxicity on my team, and we'll mess with that next time. See if I can produce something with that combo. And I don't think I've used Toxicity to raid yet, so that'd be a fun one to run. All right, let's do a Screech here. Ah, no, only 2 Screeches. Ah, it is the curse, man. It's the curse. We're only going to get 2 Screeches. That is just frustrating beyond belief. I named my Surge. Well, you do know who Toxicity's modeled after, right? All right, so we only got 1 up, so we should be able to do a free Earthquake here. Probably should have done the Throat Chop. That's okay. No, it's not Surge. It's Tim Armstrong from Rancid. But musical artist. That's like we did it. It was still in the second turn. You know what? I'm washing my hands of it. I'm done. It ain't happening tonight. All of my Pokemon should be... Alright, let me put Toxicity in my... Ooh, do I have a Toxicity? I think he actually might be in home. I can go catch one real quick. If not, I think all mine might be in home. And I do want to remind myself of that build. Yeah. I know where we can catch one real fast. Oop. That's the other thing that disappointed me, as I really wanted to use Palafin for this, but you can't trigger hero mode in raids, which I think is just the biggest oversight ever. And I do mean ever. Like, dear Pokemon, come on. There's no possible... Like, we can't take a decisive feint and come back in hero mode? That should be something that's just... Yeah, that should have been a no-brainer when you were setting up a game with raids. Come on. Here's one. Sup? Yeah, I don't know why you got that torch song off. It should have still been in the second turn. Get in the damn ball. Okay. I don't think I have anybody on my team that can actually... Yeah, anything I do here is going to destroy him. I didn't think to put anybody in my team that would have false swipe. Wasn't honestly not expecting this to be such a difficult catch. What is this catch rate? There we are. Catch rate is 11%. Yeah, I may have to just go put some with false swipe on here. Oh, there we go. Crit catch. There. Bet. All right. So I'll put him on my party so I remember tomorrow to mess with that. Charm and all that good stuff. Because that's actually a really great idea. Oh my god, is there like an outbreak of Shelgons? What the heck? Not that I need one, but... I mean, if there were to be a shiny out here, I certainly would not be upset about that. Oh no. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Alright, wait. I'm just messing around now, so I need to, need to call it a night. It is 2 a.m. So I've got some work cut out for me. I'll try to get... So, I appreciate you guys' help tonight, because I'm going to try to get these raid builds out early this time around. Because what I used to do... bunch of dumplings running around. They really are. I don't even need a shiny. I'm just now like... Wouldn't it be cool to find a shiny out here? I do want a shiny Toxicity, though. Let's see, Toxicity was introduced in Sword and Shield, wasn't he? I think he was. For my shiny decks, I'm literally trying to get Everymon's first appearance. I found an outbreak of Smoliv? I'm going to guess they're up top. I'm not going to think they're down here. Whatevs. But yeah, for my shiny living decks, I'm trying to find the earliest iteration of everything. So, like, case in point, my Dunsparce, or Dunsparce, is actually originating from Gen 2. So I pulled him over from the Gen 2 games and evolved him in here. And yeah, good shit. Oh no. Well, whatevs. It be what it be. But yeah, so we'll talk tomorrow about the new raid. I'm really sad the other build didn't work out because I really wanted that build to work out so bad. I thought that would be super cool, but he just doesn't have the physical strength. At 350 attack, he doesn't have the physical strength, which I think is just crazy. Totally nuts. That's how it goes, I guess. Appreciate the follows, guys. Thank you so much for the follows over there on TikTok land. Toxicity Sword and Shield. Yes, thought so. Well, yeah, because he was introduced with, what was the other one? The one that's based off Gene Simmons. Anyway, the Galarian's Zigzagoon. I love that. I absolutely love that. I love the fact that it's a whole band. You have Rillaboom's the drummer. You've got Toxicity's the guitarist, and then you've got I can't remember the Mon's name, but it literally is Gene Simmons from Kiss. Obstagon, there you go. Obstagoon. Yeah. Couldn't remember his damn name. I love that. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, all they need is like a strung out bass player. Like, just desperately need a strung out bass player. Like who? Like they need one that's like it should be a I don't know. Oh, a poison type. Make it a poison type. That's like a mushroom. But like the cap kind of like droops over his face. And he just kind of looks like frumpy all the time. Tox's alt form of space? Nah. I mean, I see the argument, but it doesn't have the bass player vibe. Oh yeah, he is the poison type. He's poison electric. Crap, what would you make him then? This doesn't have the bass vibe to me. I don't know. Direct. I guess I should catch one of that form too, shouldn't I? We have this form. I mean, he takes half damage from sound-based moves? That'd have been really good for this raid. Whatevs, we're here now. Oh, see, there's one right there. I just love the idea of a Pokemon that does air guitars. This is great. The best strat for Skeldridge, I think, honestly. Or Skeldridge, I think I butchered his name again. Malamar was great. I think Roaring Moon was probably the easiest. I think Roaring Moon was stupid easy. Yeah, Ground Terror Roaring Moon was really easy. Malamar was not difficult at all. Gudra was easy. The Dunsparce was honestly, for me, the most shocking. But he obviously didn't come together tonight, so I can't hype him up. I will tell you, Kyogre was easily the most stressful. Because you don't have any debuffs, you don't have any buffs. You're just kind of hoping for the best. Very solo since I don't have people to raid with. Oh! Oh, gotcha. Oh, if you're looking for solo, I literally uploaded like 5 different solo builds today. We got Dunsparce, Gudra, Kyogre. I uploaded Malamar earlier. Roaring Moon. I swear there was another one. Yeah, no problem, Mike. No problem. So I always drop these on TikTok as shorts. They usually go up on YouTube like a day earlier just because it takes some time to edit these down. But I'll have all the raid builds up over here. I did, yeah. That's what we're talking about for the upcoming raid, for the water duck. Most likely for him, we're going to wind up using Iron Hands. I think that's going to be the easiest. Hey, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate the follows. Off to bed for me. Yep. Yeah, now that I caught this one, I'm gonna head off myself. It is like 2 in the morning for me, and I need to get up tomorrow and make some content. There we go. The low key form. It's not very low key. Whatevs. I want a shiny. Well, I guess we'll have to go mess around in the Sword and Shield later and tomorrow and see if I can find a shiny for the video. All right. Well, guys, I think that is a good place to call it. It was as good as it's going to get because didn't do very well with the raids tonight. But, yeah. Do you think Lopunny will be in Alpha? Oh, most likely. Doesn't she have a Mega Form? I'd say any mod with an existing Mega Form almost assuredly is going to be there. Doesn't she have a Mega Form? She does have a Mega Form. Yeah. 100% she'll be there. Make no mistake. Yeah. Yeah, we'll drop a whole speculation video on what... of course, it's going to be one of my long formats over on YouTube. We'll do a whole speculation video on what specifically I expect to see out of the new game and what, new megas and things like that. I've been working on all that, but the honest answer is because the game is so far off, I think the hype has cooled down a little bit, so I'm probably going to wait next couple of months when the hype starts to build up again, especially next month when the Switch 2 is finally announced. I think that there's going to be a lot of hype around the new game for that. So... Ooh. What in the Mosin heckin'? There we go. Got stuck on the wall. But appreciate all y'all coming out tonight. It's been a ton of fun. Even if we were... Brandon, I done seen that bullshit. The only buff Kyogre has is Drizzle. It's not really a buff. But he has to have a debuff, remember, for the raid, because buffs won't work on Skeledirge. But anyway, guys, it is that time. It's 2 in the morning. Have a great night. Y'all take it easy, and I will be back on Thursday. And, of course, we'll drop content pretty much every day over on TikTok and YouTube. So see you then. Y'all have a great night.